there, Taurus. So I am going to do another reading for you just because the last reading I did for you guys, it was, it was almost identical to the reading I did in July, about somebody opening up or communicating about, I don't know, it was almost like literally like identical energy. So I'm going to put it out as a bonus, but we're going to do another reading for you just so I can feel better about not reproducing the same video for some reason. I don't know why that energy is presenting itself again and again, but apparently so. So please show me energy for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2020. I'm also going to be leaving the link to that in the description box below, just because if it's of interest to you, then go for it. If it's not, then it just feels like a message that was it's the same message as July. Show me for Taurus, please. So, Taurus, you have the Five of Pentacles coming out here with the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy, Earth energy. It's an interesting energy, though, where we either are doing this to ourselves or needing to reevaluate the company we keep. With the Five of Pentacles, and there's a positive twist to this too, but with the Five of Pentacles, this is kind of communicating where either our own personal trappings, our, the way that we feel about ourselves, the way that we destruct and self-destruct, the negligence that we basically show ourselves with the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. It's like taking away from yourself, robbing yourself of situations that might be very positive in your life because you're either afraid or because it doesn't make sense, or you're stuck doing something else. Your time has been sucked up by doing things that generally deal with self-gratification, but in kind of a negative bent. Your own personal demons, those types of things, the negative addictions that we carry within our lives, the way that we think about ourselves. With the Five of Pentacles, it could be the way that we, get in the way and stand in the way of making the money that we need to, prosper in life. Or if it's not money, it's support, stepping away from people that, could support us, or being involved with people who cannot do that. With the Devil and the Five of Pentacles also, it can talk a bit about, in a job sense, where you need to put more initiation towards what you want. You need to kind of up the passion and drive for what you're trying to get involved with. The Devil is not always a terrible card. It can talk about the desire to make more money. It can talk about needing to put that fire under your butt so that you can create that change, especially with the Five of Pentacles, to get yourself out of that negative mindset, out of that negative aspect. The Five of Pentacles represents lack in a financial sense. And, sometimes too with that, it doesn't just have to mean financial, it can mean emotional, the way that you feel about yourself is kind of how we can feel empty sometimes. There is that aspect too. So where in your life are you, connecting to those negative impulses that would blow your money, or, where are you in relationships that don't feed you, that aren't supportive of you, that aren't supportive of your own personal pursuits, or people, doubting you, that type of energy, people telling you that you're not worth it or that you can't achieve something, like, and if that's your own self-talk, it's letting me know that that's important to remedy here. It's really important to look at that. What type of negative connection or association do you have with yourself and finances? What do you have in negative association with stability? If it's not finances, this could be an emotional stability with people, within yourself, a lot of different things in that regard. 12 cards. Show me more here for Taurus. So you have the sun in reverse. This could be causing depression. It could be causing you to withdraw. It feels here that it's important for you to be able to communicate with people who are on your level, who are on your same page, who want to work with you instead of against you. With the sun here, it can talk about having depression. It can also talk about not knowing certain aspects of ourselves so we can see the intricacies of our own undoing, that we create, that we cause. With the sun in reverse too, it feels that there will be an elevation in regard to the information that you receive, but that's downturned right now. So it's needing to focus more so on why we're experiencing these senses of lack, why we're experiencing people who do not give support or are in our lives for their own particular reason. Also too, with the Five of Pentacles, if you're experiencing, or if you recognize that you are in any type of codependent relationship with a partner, with a friend, with a parent, codependent natures within like negative aspects of ourselves, it's like, do you come home immediately and pour a shot and drink? The second you walk out of work, are you hooching the flask, like, or getting stoned, or whatever it may be? What escapism are we dealing with? That kind of thing. Those type of codependent connections that we can create within our own lives that essentially they wipe us out on multiple levels, generally financial, but also just feeling stable. Okay. Sometimes we need to separate from people who we know are not good, but we don't have the strength to do so. It's that kind of energy. But I feel with the sun in reverse, I do feel that there will be illumination to this. It might be brought on by you. It might just happen through change and circumstance. But either way, it feels like there's a delay to that. So we need to address these types of energies first, okay? Show me more for Taurus, please. Yeah. So you have the Ten of Swords coming out and ending to a situation. Also, if this is something, not all of these readings are going to be love readings, you guys. I know a lot of people come for love readings, and generally my readings are going to touch upon people who are having tumultuous experiences. Sometimes they're great, but, in general, a lot of the messages are dealing with our own evolution, progression, our own understanding of ourselves. And it feels like this situation is more so tailored towards that energy. With the Ten of Swords, you have something where that energy, this situation that's been stagnating and steeping, it's come to an end here, which is why I said with the sun in reverse, I feel like this is going to upturn soon, and you will have that type of understanding. You will know what's been going on and why it's been going on. You will have a better association with yourself and with those that are there for you, and those that are not, you can separate from, quite easily. With the Ten of Swords, it's an ending to the word, okay, so it's a neurotic outcome. I don't know what that means. That was right in and out. A neurotic outcome or situation, I guess, would be more like it. Neurosis, who knows? But there's also an element with the Ten of Swords where it can be a mental trapping, where we have been cycling through negative mental energy constantly, and so it's kind of the end of that cycle. With that sun in reverse, it will flip over soon, or the energies will uplift soon. You could have been in a situation where somebody was very negative with you, who shut you out, who was very they lack compassion, they lack a sense of connection with people. They don't do that. When they do it, it's for their own personal gain, their own personal pleasure. Like, be careful about that type of energy, and be careful if you're hanging out with people that keep you in that cycle. But it's an ending to it. What also came out with that is the Justice card here. Libra energy, but overall, this is talking about bringing fairness to a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you find fairness within a situation with another person. It can mean that you see the situation for what it is, and therefore you have a change, you have an epiphany, and you know how to relieve that, you know how to remove that. You can separate your energy from that in a much better way. And it's important for you to also to be mindful of your values, your views, and the directions that you want to go in. At this point, it's very important for that to be of utmost placement in your life. You know, I feel that that's kind of taken a back seat for a lot of you, and the energy, Taurus, that needs to come through is one of equality and fairness, but also to yourself. I'm getting a very insular, singular energy, so I'm wondering if this is just a person, because I'm not experiencing a lot of people energies with this. This is more like growth energy. You need a different perspective on how to go about things. Show me the Five of Pentacles here for Taurus, please. Some of you, this is in regard to money, okay? You do have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to put that back, though, with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Five of Coins. This is really not... It could be somebody asking another person for, you know, money, but I really feel like the emphasis for the Queen of Pentacles to show up here is more so in alignment with needing to change that perspective in regard to finances, having enough. I'll say this, a friend of mine who I love dearly, I don't know what religious order he's in, but he's a shaman type, hermit type, but he has adopted, what is it called? I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's a lifestyle of poverty, or stepping into poverty willingly, like accepting that type of energy in his life. And yeah, you know, that type of energy is for specific people. You know, if you're called to that, then maybe so. But here, what I'm feeling with the Queen of Pentacles is a necessity to come out of that. We need to stabilize the energy here. I don't know why I said that about him, but it came through right there. So if that is making sense to anybody, then so be it. This is about rearranging your life so that you can have a better outcome with your money, with your business, with things that bring you joy on a personal level. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, she is also going to be more so, she and the Queen of Wands, all of them, but they kind of have an emphasis in regard to their own personal betterment when it comes to their finances, to their jobs, their careers. They are entrepreneurial types, you know, and so they go after what they want. This could be, you know, should you choose to do that, this could be an end to this type of energy, because we've changed, we've gotten a different perspective on ourselves, our situation, and we realize that the negativity or the, you know, toxic attachments that we have, or toxic associations that we have with money, you know, might be standing in the way. And also too, I do want to say, again, it's almost like me defending me talking about my friend there for a second, but you know, for some people, depending upon what their parents have raised them, I know some people have said, oh, money is the root of all evil, and you know, money is the devil, and this and that about money. But you know, are you taking a vow of poverty? You know, is your negative association with money thinking it's the devil and the root of all evil because somebody told you that, or you were raised thinking that? Like, it's something to consider here, you know, because with the Queen of Pentacles, we're really talking about stabilizing something for you. So you have the World coming out here, an ending to that situation. Under that, you have the Seven of Swords. Okay. You also have the Death card here. So pretty transformative energies, especially in regard to things that basically keep you from positively moving forward in your life, keep you from progressing and graduating in your life, on financial levels, on connections with people who you can trust. Also in regard to your own personal sense of self-sabotatory energy that you kind of deal out to yourself occasionally. There's an ending to that with the World. There's a transformative energy. You get to really look at the negative aspects that either you or another person have brought to a situation. But you know, whether it be you or whether it be another person, this is also an opportunity, just on the whole, to look at yourself in a way where you get to kind of critique your shit, your negative energy, the bullshit that kind of keeps you stuck in life. So I think that that's coming up here because we have the opportunity to change something here for the better, Taurus. The Death card comes through when, you know, things have kind of reached their zenith on a level where things must change. there's transformation there, and it's positive. It just comes through you. You have to facilitate that. Show me the sun. Okay. So with the sun here, what's up with all these cards, you guys? Okay. For the sun, you have the Four of Cups, which is telling me that there is an energy that we're no longer wanting to associate with. You know, we're not going to be giving to situations that are going to be negative for us. We're also not going to be accepting energy from other people who we know are really not for our benefit. There's an aspect there of being aware of that, knowledgeable about that. And here, kind of like this, you have the Six of Swords with the Tower. So a very quick and abrupt change, a direction that is brought on by you, initiated by you for your benefit. It twists that sun and pops it on its head in a positive light, which leads to this. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, which is kind of a very interesting and heavy energy in a positive way. It talks about being at peace with a situation. With the Ace of Cups, it talks about healing a situation in yourself, in your life, being at peace with something, finding separation between you and a position or a person or some type of aspect that's been holding you down. You have the Six of Cups, which can talk about connections between you and another person that feel very similar, very close. This could be energy of a person that you've known all your life, or it could just feel like a soulmate type energy. And, you know, I will say, you guys, I said this, I believe, to Sagittarius too, but soulmate energies, you know, my own personal belief is that the people that are in our lives are our soulmates. You know, I think a lot of people have this preconceived notion that people that come into our lives in that capacity, like soulmates, can only mean that they're a sexual person and that they're our marriage partner and like they're going to be the one and only, and we're going to walk hand in hand down the aisle and run into the beach and, you know, never die because, you know, true love is forever. Like, there's that toxic way of thinking about it where it kind of, you lose touch with the human. You lose touch with the essence of the connection that is actually present, and you like force upon like prescribed notions and ideals, and it's kind of strange. It's like a narrative. Don't do that. You know, every person that enters your life, I'm dealing with, hello Taurus, I'm dealing with a Taurus right now who has entered my life and has offered me some really nice potential change to my channel and to helping me learn things and understanding things. And so, you know, with this energy though, when the Six of Cups comes up, soulmate energy, the people that are in your life that come into your experience are for a reason. You know, it's not just about getting married. Like, so many people are confused about that, you know. That's more life partner energy, and I'm not even getting into that. I mean, this could talk about life partner energy. This could talk about a very, very happy and satisfied connection between you and another person. Could lead to a family. It could lead to not even a family, just stabilizing a harmonious connection with somebody. You know, but again, this is going to be up to you. Like, how do you see this? Is this, you know, somebody that you have a very, very deep connection with? Is it somebody that you've known? Is it a situation that you may have experienced from the past and you're bringing it up again? Are you going back to the past? Like, what is that? There's so many aspects there that I'm just curious about. And a lot of cards for the sun. A lot of cards for the sun, you know. But all of it happens when you initiate change, when you walk away from people or situations that do not feed you or they're not healthy for you to be a part of. Show me the Ten of Swords here for Taurus, please. So for the Ten of Swords, you have the Magician, and you have the, sorry, they're falling, the Page of Wands here. This is a new direction. It's two cards of new direction, starting things, creation. The Page of Wands is about potential relocation. It's about, you know, communication on a regular basis. It talks about emails, phone calls, texts. You know, it's generally happy. Sometimes in a strange sense, in like, you know, this type of energy, it's dealing with people who can be very flirtatious or very sexually suggestive, you know, but overall, Taurus, I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling that there's an ending and you have the potential for something new, and also for things to actually kick off in your own regard. So if you're wanting to create a business or go into some sort of, you know, personal pursuit, now is the time. It feels good here. Have patience and strength in regard to the situation. It could lead to a lot of good things for sure. But for for the energy that we need to be in, it's that Queen of Wands energy, that creative energy, creation. She is somebody that changes her life for the better because she realizes that whatever she's going towards, it resonates with her. It's something that feels good for her. You know, it's that connective energy. So she has that personal pursuit. These are the two queens that I mentioned earlier, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. These are people who are entrepreneurs. They take their time to get what they want. And they go after what they want. Light a fire under your butt. Hang on. These cards are falling out. Show me justice here for Taurus, please. Show me justice for Taurus. So for justice, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is about communication of new beginnings, new potentials. The Page of Pentacles can also be somebody who is a student, somebody who is teaching somebody something, learning a lot of education in that regard, but it's something that's going to be long-standing. There's a period of time that we accept because we know it's going to be a long-standing situation, relationship, connection, whatever it is here. And treat it with a level of fairness as well. Treat it with honesty, fairness, and you will have a good outcome with that. Because what it does, oh yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles here as well. This is long-standing situations. It's things that take a long time to progress through, but it's a good progression. It's education. It's connection. It's also energy that deals with stability. Here you have the balance card, the Temperance card, which does communicate balance, but it's energies being on the same page with each other. It's no longer this type of stuff where you're feeling a sense of lack and being shut out and, you know, disregarded, whether this be doing this to yourself or from another person doing it to you. But what I'm feeling here is that the new beginning that you choose to move forward in brings harmony, it brings balance, it brings a sense of relief and ease in a situation. What is the energy for this reading for Taurus, please? What is the energy? Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And let's do a little romance angel just in case. Show me the romance angels for people. So you have separation coming out in reverse here. I don't know if that's, you know, moving towards a situation or just coming out of a period of stagnancy, but it's coming out of something. Show me separation in reverse. Okay, so for separation in reverse, you have the Queen of Swords, you've got the Fool, and you have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. So this energy is talking about being very serious in your mind, knowing the direction that you want to go in, trusting the process, and trying to be as steady with it as you possibly can. This is something that can take you a long ways. You have the Queen of Pentacles here popping out in your reading twice, Taurus. I like this energy. You know, and if anything, it's two people who are able to stabilize a situation once you move forward. It's also an energy that just kind of shows me that your mind is more so set upon your own positivity. And with the, where is she? This Queen of Swords, this tells me that you're not allowing your emotions to get in the way, or that sounds strange. What I'm feeling is you allow emotions to come through, but the things that are not helpful to you, the things that keep you in a sense of lack and frustration, that is being separated. That energy is being cut away from to give you the potential for something new here. Also at the bottom of the deck with the the Wheel of Fortune here, you know, this can talk about fated events, situations between people who it feels like, you know, that soulmate energy, whatever it is. But with the Wheel of Fortune there, it's a transitional period. It's allowing cycles of negative energy or negative things that we've done with ourselves, you know, where we've kept ourselves in toxic connections or with people or different, you know, ways that we think about ourselves that lead to an overall sense of lack. Here, we end that cycle. Here, we bring ourselves out of separation and from the world or from ourselves, we reconnect and bring balance and harmony. I like it. It's an interesting message. I hope it's helpful to you. I'm going to stop reading here just because I am tired now and I'm going to go to bed. So I love you guys. I will talk to you soon, and I'll talk to you soon. If this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If this is making you feel like you want a personal reading, feel like my God, I can't see, this is me, tired, I can't talk anymore. If you want a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. And if you choose to donate to my channel, there is a link in the description box below with my PayPal account. So on that note, I hope that this is helpful to you. Okay, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, Taurus. Bye-bye.